Hi guys, thanks for coming to the channel. I have got a new subscriber and I want to thank them and celebrate a little bit. It has been a while since my subscribers have gone up even one, so thank you very much to whomever joined today. To do so, to celebrate, I have already made a new piece of code that uses my local AI llama3 that I've connected up to Claude 3.5 Sonnet and Gpt4o, and I'm going to compare the two of them with llama3 to see the outputs of the results. Now, I think that I have llama3 up and running. Yes, I do. Okay. Hi, Llama. Can you tell everybody that is watching my YouTube stream hello at the moment? So, thanks to the new subscriber.
Hello. Yes, I'm here. It seems like you're live streaming on YouTube and would like me to say hello to your viewers. I'd be happy to do just that. To all the wonderful people watching your YouTube stream right now, hello.
Hello, Llama. I'm gonna ask you to receive an image description from Claude, and then afterwards I'm gonna do it with GPT-4, and tell me what you think of the image descriptions.
Hello. Yes, I'm here. It's great that you're live streaming on YouTube. Please go ahead and provide the image description from Claude. I'll receive it and be ready to discuss it with you once you've shared it.
So this is the image. I have it up at the top there, that it's going to be describing the most wonderful crew. I say that with a little trepidation. I have Next Generation and these guys, but these guys are more hardcore. So let's go with it. So right now, I don't know if you can actually see that, but you would be seeing Claude Vision is being called, and descriptions come through.
I'm here. Now, let's analyze the image description. It appears to be a detailed and accurate description of an image featuring a diverse group of characters from the Star Trek franchise. The description highlights the iconic red Starfleet uniforms, which suggests that this is indeed a promotional photo or cast portrait from a Star Trek movie or television series. The mention of a central figure appearing to be the captain or lead character and the presence of a Vulcan with pointed ears adds credibility to the description. I also appreciate how the description breaks down the group into different rows and highlights specific characters, including the woman with dark curly hair and the man of East Asian descent. This attention to detail helps paint a vivid picture of the image in my mind. The analysis of the aesthetic, costume design, and actors' appearances also seems spot on. The mention of futuristic look control panels in the backdrop and the overall feel of the image suggesting an earlier Star Trek film, likely from the June 22nd, 2024 or early June 22nd, 2024, further supports this interpretation. Lastly, I appreciate how the description captures the essence of what makes Star Trek iconic, its inclusive spirit and portrayal of a diverse crew working together. Overall, this image description seems well crafted and accurately describes an image that celebrates diversity and exploration in space.
I think that was a wonderful description from Claude, and here is the one from GPT-4. So GPT-4 will go through. Sometimes I've noticed that my Llama whisper engine keeps on hearing my voice afterwards. I have to work on that.
I'm here. It seems you're having a fun interaction with your YouTube stream audience. Now, let's analyze the image description together. Based on Claude's description, I think it's quite vivid and detailed. Here are my key takeaways. 1. The main focus is a group of individuals wearing maroon uniforms with distinctive high collars, metallic insignia, patches, and rank bars reminiscent of Star Trek characters. 2. The setting appears to be an interior space, possibly a spaceship or futuristic environment characterized by bright screens, control panels, and illuminated buttons. 3. 3 individuals in the foreground stand closely together, displaying varying facial expressions, serious to subtly smiling. In the background, 4 more individuals are visible, wearing the same uniforms and sharing similar expressions. Or the attire and setting evoke a sense of futurism, organisation and teamwork, typical of science fiction narratives where these individuals might play roles related to space exploration or command on a spacecraft. Overall, this image description suggests a scene that's both futuristic and cohesive, highlighting teamwork and unity among the group. It seems like an interesting and engaging visual. What do you think?
Now I'm just going to shut it off now for the moment. So each one of those interactions costs about 1 cent for the image, either with Sonnet or with Gpt4. My script for this will be in the description under GitHub, and I just did a pip freeze, which shows you the list of pip installs that you would need when you want to install it. Now, saying that, you will have to get your own CUDA environment set up properly, but if you are able to install llama by going to the llama webpage and then taking this script and maybe making your own env area, now you can follow ChatGPT and it'll guide you on how to set up all of these things. And I think that's actually one of the reasons why I want to make this whole channel / why I'm making these tutorials for myself. Now, I make these videos for me in particular, for me to look back at the stuff that I've made in the past and say, oh yeah, I made that and I know how I can get that access to it really quickly. And I figured, why not share that with everybody else? Now, in saying that, I think that there's something I just learned today, that is only 20% of working adults in the United States are actually using GPT or ChatGPT on a regular basis. And for the most part, they're only using it for a few minutes a day, which implies that they're just using it to rewrite an email or something like that, which blows my mind since I use it regularly all of the time and I'm up to date. So I'm living in my own little bubble of what AI is. And from that, you have people out there going, well, AI is not going anywhere, it's all a lie, it's not useful, blah, blah, blah. It is useful. It is useful. I know this because I'm in the field of using it, and it's helpful for my own job, and it's helpful for the company that I work for, and we're doing stuff that hasn't been done before. Now, I think that we are the early adopters, the ones that have jumped onto this. So if you are just joining into the AI stuff right now, you're just at the very beginning, so don't worry, this is like the beginning of the internet. And I wonder myself how I'm going to actually carry this forward, but I keep on staying on top of the latest stuff. So when I talk about Claude 3.5 coming out recently, I mean, it came out on Friday, today is Saturday, and I've used it now in work and for work and here as well. So like, yeah. Anyway, I did a little bit of research for myself, just a little bit, and here's some key takeaways. I hope that you guys can see that. I believe that you guys can see that. Yeah, you guys can see that. Okay, I'll just move it over to the side. So ChatGPT has monthly users of about 200 million people. Okay, that's, there's 8 billion people, 8.5 billion people on the planet. 200 million of those using it. It seems like a very small amount, but as I said, only 20% of the workforce is actually using it on a weekly basis in the United States. And that's 77.2 million, and that's half of the actual user base, basically, of all of ChatGPT, which, again, blows my bloody mind. So they have had a massive drop-off from May. Now, I don't know when this was made. Maybe it was made halfway through May, or it looks like it might have been made in the first week of May, because it's already had a 64.5% or 6% drop-off in users. Now, this is, again, shocking to me. We shouldn't use the word shocking in AI. For those that don't know, everything in AI is shocking or revolutionary and blows your mind and that kind of thing. And it doesn't. Like, let's talk about practicality. Some of the stuff in AI right now is not practical enough for every job, but it is moving in that trajectory. The idea of being able to use vision, for example, and locating stuff on the screen in the image, which you can either do with open source Phi models from Microsoft, Lava, there's a bunch of them out there, Moondream, all that kind of thing. Or you can use stuff like YOLO, which is fantastic for object tracking, like hands or whatever you tell it to actually track. All that stuff is going to be put into the next stage of robotics, and that's racing along into production. The robots are there, their capabilities are questionable as in what they're able to do. But if you think about like how drones can do all those shapes in the sky and the organization that would require, it's ahead of humans in that regard. Although saying that, I've seen some marching bands that are pretty damn cool. But you program that, but you programmed it with some utility like carrying out tasks like placing crops on a field, constructing a building, moving resources, and you give it a little bit of an intelligence, like saying, hey, recognize there's this, let's say for example there's rubbish on the beach, pick up this, don't pick up the child, and put it into the trash compactor, that kind of thing. So the AI world is moving really fast, and we're still at the very beginning of it, and yet already people are thinking, hey, maybe you shouldn't be investing those hundreds of billions into it, and maybe they shouldn't, but I think that will be money well spent in the next while. Of course, we're going to have some economic downturn. People keep on thinking, but they keep on saying that all of the time since like 2008. I'm a early millennial, so I know what that was like. It's the reason why I moved to continent and hemisphere. Anywho, so my GitHub has this code. Thank you for joining. Thank you to my new subscriber. I really appreciate it. This channel is primarily for my own benefit, but I am happy to answer any questions with regards to the code that I've written in the past, what I can remember about it, anything that is updated. I basically answer everybody on my subscriber channel or that subscribes to me or messages me, because I'm just addicted to like resolving messages. It's like, okay, this guy has a problem, I'll answer that. That one has a problem, I'll answer that. But either way, thank you, and see you again. Hope you guys have a lovely day, and thanks again to the subscriber.